Hi, good evening agents. Welcome to another Mystic Dude Division 2 video. Just like to wish you all a very merry and mystic Christmas. I've got a couple of builds to show you tonight, which might help you with some of the new items that you'll get as you progress along the season. Just so you know where they are. Along the ladder here, you've got one at level 90, which is a Waveform. And there's one you get a bit earlier, which is Scorpio at 55. So jumping straight in, I've got it set onto heroic. Really easy build this. First one, guys, you'll probably have most at pieces. So this one is running with capacity. To get the capacity, you just need to go to summit, stick it on normal, complete 5 challenges, you'll get the capacity. So just get yourself in, take about an hour, pick some easy challenges, and get the capacity. If you've not seen it before, I'll quickly explain it. Basically, you get up to 40 stacks shooting enemies. You can see the stacks on the right of the weapon. If you can just look at my character now, you can see 00, and when I shoot it, you see it goes 0-3. So when them stacks are up to 40, you get 1.5% skill damage for each stack. So that's basically 60% while you're shooting. Also as well, you get a bit of weapon damage. It's not too bad, 86k for a skill build for each skill tier that you've got. So you could do a hybrid build. You could run technician instead of demolitionist, and that will give you an extra skill tier. You'd be able to use the launcher, and then you'd be able to swap one of these out, possibly at knees, and put an all red piece on, or even Fox's Prayer, and use different if you were using different skills. So it's an easy one to adapt. So it's similar to the hardwired. I'll just go and take the haste buff off the shooting range, because I keep doing that. I'm making videos and then I look like a right clown. So so this is running capacity, new exotic, easy to get. You can see mine isn't rolled that well. I have re-rolled it about 12 times, but I've run out of stuff, so I stuff it. So I'm running the rigger, 4-piece rigger. So as you can see, 4 pieces, interacting with your skills gives you 25% skill damage. Yeah. The chest piece as a talent, best buds. It was broken, that I'm not sure if it's working, but that'll put it up to 50%. The backpack, cancelling your skills will reset the cooldown. So that's similar to hardwired, but it does work slightly different. So it's 4-piece rigger, and then because I'm running seekers and demolitionist, I've got 1-piece China on for 15% explosive. I've got the explosive damage from me specialisation, and that's got skill damage and skill haste on. Now we've got the new exotic, the Waveform. That generates a stack of 3% skill damage every second, capping at 10 stacks. If you look at me UI, you can see them 2 arrows pointing left and right, and as one goes up, the other one goes down. When it gets to top, that's full, so that's 30% skill damage on that left skill, which is with seekers, and that swaps. So basically, if you do it right, guys, you're going to get 30% skill damage there on your skill when used, 50% there, that's 80%, and then 6% from that, 140%. Yeah, there is variations. You can get slightly higher using different loadouts. So if you wasn't using explosive, you could put a rigger piece there, and then use a different chest of backpack for extra skill damage. Same for hybrid build as well. So there's lots of variations on this. It take forever to go through them all. So I'm just going to show you how this varies compared to the hardwired set, which you've said we used to be able to do 5 million damage on the Seekers. They brought some new weapons and talents in, which you would have thought give us a buff, but when they brought them in, I think it was TU8, I don't know, I can't remember now, they nerfed everything, they stealth nerfed it. So basically you got the new items, buffed all your skills, and you were still just doing the same damage. So the days of 5 million Seekers were gone. However, I'm hoping with this we're going to hit 5 million. So first what we're going to do is build up 40 stacks. So we've got 40 stacks there, we'll just keep them up. Let's send Seekers out. .5, 4.4. Bit disappointed with that. Sting is hitting for a lot, 1.8 million. So it is quite hard. We're not getting up to 5 million mark yet for some reason. And I had this build on last night and I was able to hit it. What I've noticed as well, the rigger isn't a really good set for the Seekers. It's not a skill that you cancel. You basically put it out and it's used. Yeah. So what we will do, we will swap to the hardwired. So that build I just showed you there, that would be good with the assault turret and the striker drone. Would be very good. So now we'll put this on. Let's put the waveform on. So we're just running hardwired, 4-piece hardwired, same build, same weapons, harmonies back up if we run out of ammo. And let's see what the old hardwired does. Let's get 40 stacks up again. Would help if I could hit it. I am having a wine as it's Christmas Eve, so if my shooting's a bit off, fuck you. So let's keep these 40 stacks up. Put the mines out. Boom, boom, boom. 3.8 million. Wow, well disappointed with that. That's really low, that. I expected more. Right, let's this time we'll try and time it for the waveform. So now we've got that stat there. 4.7. So that's probably what I did wrong on the riggers. It's just let's get 30 stacks again. Wow, that stinger inside 1.9 million. .7. I think we can get this 5 million. Let me just swap back to rigger. Whichever cock womble at Massive called this set rigger once fucking firing. It's got too many politically incorrect connotations. You can't even name it rigger in the game. and all your stupid forum warriors and kids are having so much fun with it, and I think it's a bit of a shot in the foot, to be honest. So next time, guys, just think before you name something that might have might have problems even naming in your own game. So we'll get this up to 40 stacks. Right, so we've got the waveform buff on the Stinger. Cancel that off. Didn't make any difference. We're going to send the Seekers out now. We've got the stacks there. There we go, 5.1 million. So it was me who messed up before. So that's a quick look at them, the variations. Obviously with the rigger set, if you was to put, say, drone on, or what else do you cancel? Turret. I mean, with this build of the artillery, you could cancel that off, I suppose, because it has a long duration. So we'll put that there. And we'll just watch the cooldown on it. So let's put it up. Right, so we've got 7 shots. We'll cancel it off, and it's automatically reset. Put it back out. We're back to 9 shots. So with this build, if you can use the turret for targeting, it would be fantastic. It would absolutely be massive. So it would be a good build. So the other one I wanted to show you, just running quickly through, is what I've been running. I call it my Val mask build, my Val build. I call it my Val mask because it's got the Val mask on. But you don't need to run the Val mask. Everybody loves it because it puts a status effect on. But you don't need it. It's actually not that great. The dots are poor. The damage is poor. But it's no different than putting an all yellow piece on with a 1-piece brand set. So all I've done on this build is put the Scorpio on. Yeah. And what it does, because you're running the Eclipse, is that you've seen the Eclipse build before, where it spreads your status effects to other enemies when you've killed them, and as you can see, they're in direct transmission. It spreads within 10 meters, 50%. If you've got the chest piece, that increases it to 15 meters, 75%. So it's just what they call a spread build, guys. If you hear anybody saying spread build, that's what they're on about, yeah. And the backpack, that gives you 30%. Now, the weapon, this Scorpio, is absolutely mental. Honest to God, it's just so overpowered. It's not so much the weapon damage itself. I mean, because I'm on a skill build there, I'm only doing 631k. I could go hybrid, get it up close. I have run it on my DPS build, which is 1.1, 1.15 million damage. And for anybody who's not seen the Scorpio, basically every shot that hits a target has an effect. So 1 shot poison, 3 disorient, 6 shock, 7 target takes 20% damage. This is not just a good fun build to play, it's such a good support build, but it's an aggressive support build, because if you're running with a team and you've got a couple of DPS, they will love you for this, because that disorientate and shock basically sits up the enemies so they can shoot them, and your Eclipse brand set spreads it to others. So I'll just show you, watch this. So you can see this, the status is going on that one. And when I kill him, you see it go on everything else in room. It spreads. Now if you put a shock on it, it will shock all the other enemies. Same with this disorient. It's also a good build for doing the season stuff. You know, some of these. Oh, I can't go any bit further back on that. But if you do anything like the manhunts and stuff, where it might say disorientate 30 enemies, and or if you do the challenge in the summit where you've got to disorientate so many enemies, and if you've got to burn so many enemies, because again the eclipse just spreads the burn to everything. Like you can see, it's just going right room, and you just shoot them, it spreads your fire. So running this build, the way I run it, you can run it with chem launcher. I'm not going to get back into that debate. I just like the sticky bomb burn. It's just a preference. So you've got the burn, you've got the poison, disorient, shock, and then you've got the bleed from your stinger. So basically, you're spreading and applying and spreading 5 different buffs, yeah. And it is such a strong build and such a fun build. So I would strongly suggest trying to get this Scorpio, as it's only level 55. Put a build together. It doesn't have to be a build like this. This is just one example. You know, I could basically just stick me rifle build, and I'll just quickly show you before we close off. I keep saying quickly. There's no such thing as quickly with me, is there? So let's just stick. So this is now on my rifle board. I don't know why it's only showing now. So it's, yeah, it's close to crit chance cap, 191% damage. So it will hit quite hard. You can see if you get all them pellets on the target, 1, 2, 3, 5, and dots. So you're talking like just close to 2 million damage a shot. With crits, you're going to get more. So 3.6, 3.7. So you get 5 of them. You're talking, what's my maths? With dots, yeah, around about just short of 2 million. 1.8 plus the dots plus the other pellets. There you go. It's going off the screen too fast for me to count it. I need another wine. But yeah, so great weapon, fun weapon. You can use it with builds. Fury build. Use it with a shield, because you can have your shield out with that. Yeah. So I hope that's been enjoyable and instructive for you all. And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. For now, Mystic Dude out.